Okay, so I got this Ibanez GRG170DX a few days ago, and one of the first things you'll notice is the wizard neck. The wizard neck is a patented Ibanez type of neck, which is really thin, and it's really suitable for metal styles or quick solos, you might say. Actually, it came out of the factory like this, so I haven't set it up differently than it was factory delivered. The action is actually really good for this type of budget guitar. It has 24 medium frets all the way up the neck, and they are easily accessible because of this cutaway here. Now the fretboard is made of rosewood, which actually glides pretty well. So it's a pretty good neck for such a budget guitar. If you're looking for a guitar with a fast fretboard made of rosewood and medium frets, especially the patented wizard neck from Ibanez, and you're on a budget, maybe because you're a beginner, this is your first guitar, or you want to get into metal from another playing style that you're doing, then this is a pretty good guitar. I know a lot of you have questions about the Whammy Bar on this thing, because it's not a Floyd Rose, it's not a fixed bridge, so it's somewhere in between with a floating tremolo bar. Actually, it's not the best Whammy Bar, to be honest. You have to invest quite a bit of time to get the tension right, and it's really hard to keep the tension on it, especially if you're using it. So it's good for using it with a little bit of whammy. But as soon as you're using more than a bit, then it goes out of tune almost immediately. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah. So honestly, I wouldn't advise to pick up this guitar if you're planning on using the treble bar a lot. It's really not suitable for deep dives and for heavy tremolo work. Ibanez GRG170DX or the Yamaha 112V or J, depending on your budget. Well, they are both in around the same price range, so it's not a really weird question which one you should buy. But one of the first things you'll notice is that this Ibanez guitar actually has the real metal look. So if you're not going to play metal, then I think you should go with another type of guitar because this will stand out in any other type of scenario. So if you're playing blues or if you're playing grunge, then even if you're playing rock, then this type of guitar just doesn't look right because of the shark fin inlays. It has this metal look and everyone will expect you to be playing metal. That being said, there are quite a bit of differences between the two. And the first thing you'll notice is the different fretboard and the different fret radius. So the Ibanez guitar, the action is actually really, really low. And that's because of the Ibanez patented wizard necks. They have medium frets with 24 jumbo frets and easily accessible, even the high notes, because of the cutaway. But the real thing that makes it a metal guitar is that the action is really low. Makes it easy to play like fast shredding licks. So that's one of the first things that you'll notice if you pick one of these up and compare it with the Yamaha guitars. That being said, I think the Yamaha, if you're not going to shred or not going to play metal, then it has a better sound and a better clean sound than the Ibanez does. And that's because, especially in the 112V, you have the ability to split coil the humbucker at the bridge, which gives it more of a Fender style, Stratocaster style twang. So you can use it in a lot of different styles. So the Yamaha is definitely the more versatile one. You can get a little bit of a twang out of this one. Let me go to my clean patch over here. So this is the bridge humbucker. And actually you have 5 settings, that's the same on the Yamaha guitar. And you can switch between the bridge, the coil split, or out of phase between the bridge and the middle pickup. Then just a middle pickup, which is a single coil, which gives it a bit of more versatility than other Ibanez guitars. And it's good for funk and light rock style music. So if you're going to play metal and you want a bit more of a versatile sound, then this is a great guitar. If you're definitely not going to be playing metal, or if you're not sure which is the playing style for you, then I would not choose this one. I would actually choose the Yamaha 112V over the 112J because the versatility it has with the coil split in the bridge. And you're definitely going to miss that if you don't invest in the V. Or go for a Squier type Stratocaster, Fender Squier. The Classic 5 series, Classic 550s for example, they're also great. It's a bit of a higher price range than both this one and the Yamaha guitar, but they give you a lot more versatility to play different kinds of styles. Okay, so today I want to compare this Ibanez GRG170DX to a Squier Stratocaster. Most of the models are about in the same price range. So you might be wondering which of these guitars is better for you, better suited for your playing style. So the first thing that's completely different on these two types of guitars is the typical style you play on them. So the Fender Strat is more for blues or maybe rock or alternative styles, and this Ibanez GRG, well, you can see it just oozes metal all over, with the shark fin inlays and the all black guitar and the chrome hardware. It's just metal. And even though you can play some different styles on it, it wouldn't look quite right on a stage where you're playing like soft rock, soft alternative rock. Just wouldn't look good. So I think the first question you have to ask yourself is, what is the main playing style you will be playing? So if it's metal, then not only because of the humbucker pickups and the tremolo, floating tremolo style bridge is the Ibanez better for you, but also just for the looks. If you're choosing between this Ibanez guitar and a Fender Squier, it all comes down to your playing preferences. I've reviewed a classic 550 Squier a while back. It's a little more expensive than this Ibanez, but it's a really great guitar for beginners. You can check that out over at my channel as well. It's a great guitar for beginners looking more in the blues and soft rock styles. And also I think for players who don't know exactly which direction they want to go in, because it's a lot more versatile. really sure about you want to go the metal route, then I would choose this Ibanez GRG170DX over a Squier Stratocaster for sure. Because in metal styles, the Squier will definitely fall short. I hope this has helped you with your choice of guitar. Maybe it will be your first guitar, or maybe you're looking for a second guitar to complement your first. So I hope this helped you with your choice, and thanks so much for watching.